Good morning. So, I'm supposed to do some courses this term, so I've decided against it and do some little kind of helpful videos. About this time of year, I have a lot of Year 12s who are now entering Year 13 for A-level chemistry. The parents turn around and say to me, right, they're on D's, we don't know why, they know the content. First of all, get hold of Jim Clark's Calculations for A-level chemistry. Does not matter which board you're doing. I've been using it since, I think it was 2002, 2000, so just over 20 years. And it is the best textbook to get for Calculations for A-level chemistry. And on page 2, top left-hand side, ions that students need to learn. Now this is Year 12. And the easiest way as a parent to know what your child is doing, what your young adult is doing, is whether they can reel these off like the times table. So literally just click, right, what's the formula of a sulfate ion? And if they do not say SO4 2-, or if they get it wrong and say H2SO4, you know, one of two things is going on. Either they're not doing enough work or they're doing the wrong type of work. Actually, the most probable out of that is they're not doing enough work. Not that they're doing the wrong kind of work, just not doing enough work. They're not doing enough study and revision. And that's a big key. And one of the reasons I'm making this video is I have, at this time of year, I'm pretty booked. I'm fully booked. I have 1 or 2 sessions, and that's really it. And unfortunately, I have to turn around and turn a lot of A-level chemistry parents away, A-level chemistry students away. And instead of doing a course, I thought I'd shoot some videos on the kind of questions I get. And one thing I do get is, well, how can you tell after a handful of questions, you know, what a student is doing wrong? I don't need to give them an exam paper, I really don't. So A-level chemistry, that's one of the first questions I ask. What's the formula of a nitrate ion? And if a student doesn't reel it off, I don't care if they get it right or wrong, it's how they get it right. It has to be reeled off pretty much straight away. And the other thing about Jim Clark's Calculations for A-level chemistry, it's so well structured. I haven't come across a better textbook. There are some aspects of changes in curricula that mean that some chapters are just not relevant, but that really doesn't matter. You can just look at your spec and do everything he says. And that has a massive impact on student grades, absolutely massive. All right, so now that's this video done. And I shall make another one.